Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to another episode of What a Vegan Eats, where I share what I eat on a daily basis. I am back at Whole Foods. I just finished my bar class and I'm here to get some ingredients for a rice bowl. So I'm probably gonna get more of the hemp tofu that I've been enjoying the past few days, some broccoli, more potatoes, and I don't know what else. So let's go see what else strikes my fancy. I think I need to get some sort of a sauce. You know, doing the oil-free thing and the low histamine diet, it's been tricky to have variety with flavors. Been doing a lot of nutritional yeast and like garlic powder and salt and paprika. Those have been my top 4 things. So I need to mix things up. I've also been doing the garlic and ginger sauce. So I don't know. I wish you were here live with me, like Periscope. I don't know. Periscope, it's fun, but it's not quite exactly what I want. Anyways, let's just go inside. It's pretty frustrating. I've been looking at like every bottle here and there's something in pretty much every sauce here that I can't have. Oil or tomato or mustard or vinegar or what's the other one? Citrus. It's tough to find a low histamine sauce, but I'm trying to get creative and maybe I just need to make it myself at home. Even though I don't really feel like it because I'm lazy, but it would save me money too. So I wrote down some things and we'll see. I forgot to bring a bag with me, so I'm carrying some of it here and then the rest is stuffed in my purse. How many of you do things like that? I know guys, probably not carrying a purse around with you, but do you just walk out with armfuls of produce and you forget a bag? If you've watched any of my past videos, you know that I've been obsessed with making this carob shake. You can go back, I think it was the August 2nd video where I made this. It's basically just carob powder, a few drops of stevia, coconut sugar, coconut milk, and water. And it's so delicious, but I stepped it up a notch today by adding this in, the turmeric boost from Gaia Herbs. This is the Restore, which is really good for the gut. And it has lots of stuff in it, including turmeric and black pepper plus cardamom, cinnamon, which is not really low histamine, but whatever, ginger root, vanilla bean, star anise, and holy basil. And it provides a foundation for wellness. Whole food turmeric supports a strong heart, liver function, and healthy inflammatory response, which is good for me with the low histamine stuff. The extracts of black pepper help your body utilize the curcumin compounds of turmeric. A prebiotic blend delivers more than a great taste. It feeds the intestinal flora that helps maintain your natural defenses, which is exactly why I'm taking this. And yeah, it basically tastes like a chai. So I combined with the carob, it's a chocolate-free chocolate chai drink. So tasty. You gotta try this drink and let me know when you do. I decided to make something that is iffy on the low histamine track and definitely isn't oil-free. It is so hard to avoid oil. It is like learning a whole new diet, and I'm just easing myself into it, and I'm not trying to be too strict. Just feel like I could benefit from having a lot less oil in my diet. Not that I have that much to begin with, but I just realized like oil is everywhere, and especially now that I'm trying to avoid it altogether, I realize I just keep using it, and then I don't know. It's an interesting thing. So you'll be along with me on my continued journey with that. And what I decided to use it in tonight is a dessert that I made. I wanted to make this raw chocolate I got obsessed with the idea of making a chocolate, like a white chocolate, using matcha green tea. And that the matcha is the part where it's not quite low histamine, because on the low histamine diet, you're not really supposed to have caffeinated tea, but I don't think that I want to have a life without matcha green tea. It is one of my favorite flavors of all. So I'm fairly sure that that's still going to be in my diet because I don't seem to react to it. I mean, again, just like with the oil-free thing that I'm trying to do, the low histamine is just to try to feel my best every day and not be too strict. So it's not the prettiest thing, but I made these little raw chocolates using my my ice cube tray. So this is a good trick if you've never done this before. If you don't have a chocolate mold, which most people don't have, you can just use your ice cube tray, because they're typically easy to get things out of, and they're kind of the perfect shape for little chocolates. So this is actually cocoa butter. I'll show you it in case you're unfamiliar, or cacao butter, sorry, which is pretty much the same thing as cocoa butter, except it's all raw. This one's from OGO. And then a little bit of coconut sugar, which didn't really melt quite right. I'm gonna actually put a link down below for you in the description field so you can see the recipe that I followed. So those two ingredients plus matcha plus vanilla bean plus a little bit of coconut oil, a very small amount. I think I used like 1/8 of a cup, which is like a few tablespoons. Not very much, and although I made 6 of these little guys, which I'm probably gonna eat all tonight, so the oil adds up. Oh, a little bit of stevia, because the coconut sugar didn't melt in quite right, and I had to use the stevia. So they weren't great. I might try it again, but I don't know. I kind of would rather just buy a matcha white chocolate, but I don't know if it exists on the shelf vegan. Probably does somewhere. Let me know if you've ever seen it. So yeah, that's my little treat right now. Will probably help boost my energy, which I need to work, and then I'm probably gonna make an actual meal later on, hopefully. I had a couple of those chocolates and it definitely gave me a lot of energy. For dinner, I heated up the rest of the rice that I made the other day, plus some steamed broccoli, zucchini, and more of the hemp tofu. And I made this Chia ranch sauce. The sauce was inspired by Hillary's Eat Well. They have some really great dressings, and I was checking the ingredients on them at Whole Foods earlier, and they didn't really work with the way that I'm eating right now, so tried it on my own. It's coconut milk plus chia seeds, a little bit of water, and then a bunch of spices, which all happen to be in the spice blend I already have from Engage Organics, called It's a Dilly, which is garlic, sesame seeds, dill, lemon peel, jalapeno pepper, and stevia. Okay, jalapenos aren't really low histamine, and lemon peel is debatable. I think citrus is probably okay, dried. I'm not quite sure. But, and it has some stevia, and garlic, pepper, dill, and stevia were all in the ranch dressing from Hillary's Eat Well. You know, the consistency isn't phenomenal. I could probably soak the chia seeds longer, but the taste is really good. So it's gonna add some moisture and some great flavor to this dish. See, getting creative.